Hey there, Citizen Palo here, and welcome back. It's time for another tour of duty, and this time we're continuing the alien theme, and we're taking out the Esperia blade. So this is the Esperia light fighter. We took the glaive out previously, and I'll tell you what, I went into the glaive with not very high expectations and was completely blown away. Let's hope the blade can do the same. As a light fighter, obviously we are going to be stepping down a little bit. It looks like we have 4 size 2s. If I can see this correctly. You see them kind of saying out there. The overall, obviously I don't think I have to say it, but we'll say it anyway. This ship screams artsy, Battlestar Galactica, what were they? Cylon Raider. This just screams that. It's the Cylon Raider with like just a more artsy, higher detailed, more polygon count type ship. It's cool looking, similar to the glaive. It definitely has that alien vibe, not alien movie, but just foreign vibe, which is really cool. We can definitely do with some more of this. Outside, not huge amount to look. Let's see, are there any missiles? Can we see any missiles? Let's open up the Moby glass and see what we got. It doesn't look like it has any missiles unless they're internally held. Over here, Esperia blade. Okay, weaponry. Weaponry. So it does have some size 1s. Looks like 4 size 1s. No, 8 size 1s. And I can't scroll down because of course I can't. So there are 8 missiles. Oh, I bet they're located like hidden inside some of this area here. Can we see it? Where would the missiles be? Do they come out of here? Nah, they don't come out of there. That wouldn't make sense. They'd have to be like bent around it as they came around. Where would the missiles be? Huh. Kind of a weird VTOL thruster there. That's neat. I'm intrigued by where the missiles will come out. Are they in here? Nope, they're not in there. They must come out somewhere internally, I guess. Alright, to get into this thing, the only thing I figured out before I started recording, and then there was a crash, but to get in this thing, pilot seat right here, let's see how this works. Come down. Oh, so it's another one where we kind of straddle it. There we go. Uh-oh. Let's hope I end up inside. Okay, I kind of broke it moving around there. Let's see. Initial impressions? Not great. Can't really see too well. This here is just in the way for much view. No control panels. Oop, don't look low left. That's weird. Where's my... Alright, let's see here. Where... Woo-ho-ho. Okay. About the same hood as the glaive, so that's fine. We got our 4... They're all digital panels, so that's okay. Woo! I'm not actually doing anything there. It's snapping. It's snapping to those. Where is engines? Oh, jeez. This ship might need a little bit of love. Or I saw engines briefly. Engine on. So let's go ahead. Let's get up. Let's get up off the landing pad so we don't get into trouble for that. F4. Let's see here. And we'll retract our landing gear. Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, so it kicked out. I didn't see that happen. Or we're doing a donuts. I think my server is getting a little unstable. Z. Come back around there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get flying this way. Oh, we're getting obstructed land pad. Man. Woo, 290. Fast. And it got to 290 real fast. Watch this. This is no shift at all. We're just holding and there. Wow, that's got some speed to it. What do we got out there? Drake Cutlass. We're not trying to get a crime stat right now. That field of view is rough. That's not very good. Unlock our view. I'll hold that down. Let's see. Can we see the missiles? Where would the missiles come out of? Man. It's cool looking. I do like it in flight. That is cool. Sounds like we've topped out. 1240. So... considering how fast it got up to its main speed and its a little bit higher main speed, that's a little underwhelming. That might be more to do with just smaller engines. Maybe that's how they're balancing that around here. At least that's not bouncing anymore. Let's go ahead. Let's find us a bounty hunting contract real quick. Oh, don't black out on me now. Bounty hunter. All right. Is there a good one down here we can do for even more credits? Outlaw roundup. That's protection run. Those are broken. Don't do that right now. Extraction needed. Nope. Search and destroy for 500. No. Outlaw roundup. Mercenaries are needed to eliminate a hostile group that have been attacking your local asteroid. And from dusters and operate. I'm just wondering if this. Let's take it. We'll give it a try. We might be able to make 1,000 credits. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oops. I forgot to set the star map destination. Looks like. Hey, stop it. Oh, darn, it is a rendezvous point. I don't want to go to rendezvous points. We'll see. We'll see. We might abandon this one. If this is the one where I got to just fly along and then after flying around for 10 minutes, it'll spawn like 2 guys. That doesn't work too well for the footage. I could always edit it down. It's weird. This server seems to be getting hitchy. Like things like that aren't working like they're supposed to, but the frame rates may be better than any. I'm getting like 80 frames a second right now. Yeah, man. Even after the crash, I tried to join a different server. Put me back in the same server. It was one of those, you can't get away. I declined the auto rejoin, and it was like, nope, you're going back here anyway, even if you don't like it. This one, I do remember when this one came out, a lot of complaints about this cockpit, and I see it now. It feels like you should be like, this should be kind of the normal, like the zoomed in more than it actually is. Seeing more outside, I don't know, something, or we're just too high up. Like our head's supposed to be about, come on, spool. It feels like our head's supposed to be 4 to 8 inches lower than it is. So we're seeing out more the center of that front glass rather than, you know, if our crosshair was down here centered rather than up here center. Be a little bit better. We didn't fire our weapons. I don't know what we got. We figured it was like 4 size 2s. That sounds a lot like the cannons on the glaive. In fact, it sounds just like the armament on the glaive. So we got Crusader surveillance there. Rendezvous point. Yeah, so this is the Drake Herald. All right, what I'll do is I'm going to do the flying back and forth thing for a little bit. We'll edit all that out, and then once I start engaging targets, we'll edit back in. All right, we're coming in on 10 kilometers out from the first patrol point. I mostly just wanted to talk about the in-game music sound seems to be different inside these alien ships. It's much, I don't know, mellower, a little more eerie. It's kind of cool. There's definitely a different feel to flying this thing. This thing turns sharp. Come on, spawn something for me. Don't make me edit till the next checkpoint also.
There you go. Mark ascent.
Oh, come on. Game, really? Sometimes? I'm just trying to shoot someone. All right, let's get to the next patrol point. Coming up on waypoint 2 now. Oh, contact! We got somebody. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. A buccaneer. All right. Where is he at? Is he on this side or the other side of the rock? It looks like he's on the other side of the rock. The acceleration on this thing is kind of crazy, honestly. Alright, so which one? That's the one we want.
Oh, you little shit.
Didn't hit him. Come on up a little bit. Not bad. Couldn't really tell. I should have gotten a little closer. Couldn't tell how efficiently I was hitting them. Definitely feels like a smaller caliber than the ones on the glaive, which would make sense. You know, they are supposed to be so, like, if the other ones were size 4s, these are size 3s. This is probably, the others were size 3, and these are probably 2s, if I had to guess. Oh, there's somebody at Cutlass Black. Here we go. I gotta remember to use T, not R. R only really targets underneath the, where is it? It's over this way. Oof, you can black your pilot out on this thing. Jeez. Flips all around. Alright, we'll get a little bit closer. Actually, we want to... Can we lock a missile? Come on, lock a missile. I want to see where the missiles come out of. Please? Why are you doing this to me, game? Oh! Apparently they were locked. Okay. Let's see here. Can we stop? So it's coming out of those. Oh, neat. And they're that 4 and 4. That's cool. Hey, hey. I'm inspecting things. Stop that. Stop it. All right, let's move in. Let's see how effective these things are close on this thing. That's the wrong one. That seemed to go right through them, but okay. I can definitely tell that they're a bit smaller. I'm sure you caught that too. They're compared to the glaive. You don't have that punch, but it makes sense. This is a light fighter compared to a medium fighter. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this one. I'm going to finish this up with the next patrol mission, and then we'll do a little bit of Nap of the Earth. We'll edit in and out as we go along. Alright, we're coming up on the last one. There should be 2 more ships, 3 more ships to kill here. This is a mixed bag. There's potential here for quite a good light fighter. You have a lot... I think you have more firepower than any of the other light fighters that would be considered within this range. So it's not within the price range, but within this, like, the light fighter division, you're talking the Gladius, Arrow, Buccaneer, and I think you have more firepower than all of them. This hood, this cockpit layout, this leaves a lot to be desired. It's not just that it's a little buggy in terms of what are we shooting here? Buccaneer. It's not just that it's a little buggy, like when I look down. Oh, that guy took a bit longer to shoot. That was what was that, an Aurora? I don't know. Misk Freelancer. This will be interesting. Let's lock 2 missiles on him, maybe. We're trying. We'll see if it goes. Like, I was blown away by the glaive, and maybe it's not fair to expect the smaller ship to step up to that. But the flying's good. The handling feels really good. The weapons are what I would expect from a light fighter. But it's that cockpit, at least. The view of this cockpit is real rough. Okay, now that went down unbelievably fast. Very mixed bag. Still trying to... I don't know. You're going to have to decide for yourself. I think, again, because of the alien tax on something like this, it's just too much. There's just too much of a cost involved in it. You know, if this was in that 120 range... 130? Jeez, like that just destroyed. Woo! What was that? If it was in that price range and it had the better... If this whole big metal thing wasn't there, it just went back to that window, you got rid of this and maybe flared that out or made those a little bit smaller, we would be talking. But with how it is right now... It's just a little not too usable. Clear route. Let's see here. Come on, I want to get moonside and do some Nap of the Earth stuff. Clear route. All right, we'll get back there when we'll cut back in once I get to that point. Wow. Okay, so here we are. We're coming down planet side. This thing's so quiet when it's running like this. I didn't actually know I was moving. I cut the speed there because I didn't realize I was actually moving. It was that quiet. This is a weird mixed bag. I think I have to unfortunately say a relatively hard pass. I don't know what the price is off the top of my head. I'm gonna guess it's in the 180 to 200 range for this, just because of the alien tax, which puts it in that Super Hornet Saber range, and I don't think it fits in there. If you want something super exotic, but this cockpit, the view out of it is just rough. I wish I knew if it was bugged and they were going to eventually fix it. It's one of those things, they're constantly going through and updating a lot of the ships, give them a little bit of refinement. And if we knew the cockpit was going to come around and be much better, then I might be able to say differently. But maybe this is what they want, where you basically the top third of your vision is completely obstructed. How much of our view is actually usable right now? 50%? Maybe not even 50%? Oh boy. Yeah. No, look up. I'm trying to reset my view. Okay, there we go. Get the camera behind it. There we go. A little high. There we go. Woo! Dude, that's really cool. That's looking out at the asteroid belt there on its side there. Those are some of the... This is a beautiful section of the planet here. Not really nap of the Earth. We're about a kilometer and a half up. I mean, these are some fairly big mountains, they look like, at least. You could do Independence Day. Come flying at the cliff and then you deploy the parachute and woo! Oh boy. Get over it. Get over it. Nah, there we go. He did not move up very fast. Okay. Well, this is cool. This would be an awesome little place right here to build. Like if this was Minecraft, this is where I'd build. Or if we had player-owned and built structures. That'd be a cool place to put it, right there in that little valley. Whoa. Not to mention it's probably also cold. Yeah, interesting ship. Interesting ship. A lot of good, but a lot of really rough bad at the same time. Well, one really rough bad, and the weapons seem inconsistent. When they do hit, they seem to pack a fairly significant punch, especially for a light fighter, but they didn't seem to be very significant. Now, maybe I was missing, or I don't know. There could be something weird going on. Server hit detection wasn't quite on. It looked like the shields were flashing, but there you guys go. There's the, I forgot what it was. It's the blade, but Esperia blade. Until next time, this has been Palar. Thanks for watching.